We're back.
What's up?
This is the first segment that we're gonna do. We're here, baby.
We here, baby.
We
it's
out
happening.
here.
We out here.
How you doing, sir?
Out here in the streets. I'm good, you know.
How you doing?
Thanks for coming.
Of course, dude.
It's an honor.
Of course. You're actually the very first. So I've talked to business with like business owner to business owner with people before.
Yeah.
But over the past month, we've gotten so much love on our other podcasts from like Hispanic, Latino, like just all over the country, all over the world.
That's awesome.
So we were like, we should do like Hispanic owners, business owners.
Business owners. Hey, I'm honored, man. And like when you hit me up, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm down. I love talking about my gym. Let's do it.
Yeah. So then I was like, yo, I gotta set this up. And I think this has been in the making too, because I know.
Yeah, we got some homies.
We got some homies in common.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I'm excited. This is Daniel Hinajosa.
What's up? I don't know where to look, but hi.
Well, this is your camera right here.
Hi. What's up, baby?
Yeah, there you go. Daniel Hinajosa, owner, CEO of Lift ATX.
Yeah, that's me. Straight here on the east side of Austin, Texas,
on the
baby.
east side. Okay, let's talk about it. Your gym looks amazing, dude.
Man, it's been a lot of work, and we're very proud. And it didn't start off like this. The room that we're sitting in is what we started off with. So
it was
just this. Every
this
flag,
section from here to here?
Yeah, the room. There's only one room that we have that has flags, and that is all that we started off with.
Okay. And what was over there?
It was we shared the lot with a car lot, so like they basically had that whole other area. So like that was a car lot, and this was the powerlifting room was an empty room that I was hoping to get after like year one, but we quickly grew so fast we were able to get that area. And then last summer is when we got the entire building. So it's been we've been growing ever since we opened. September 1, 2020 is when we opened. We just celebrated 4 years. We're going on our 5th year.
So post-COVID.
Yeah, dude.
During
COVID. Like back the timing of the gym. Like looking back at it now, I'm like, damn, my friends were fucking right. Like, are you sure you want to fucking open a gym? Like,
But
I had done so much work, and like, you know, we timed it and planned it during a time where the world was starting to open up, and like businesses were starting to open up, and I think people were just kind of done working out in their houses and their garages. But we strategically like set up the gym to make it feel like it's a garage. So we gutted it out, we opened it up. There was a lot of airflow, and we started small though. Like it was a very small gym. It had just the bare necessities of what a gym needed, and like the original idea, and I say this all the time, but it really was like I just wanted a small gym for me and my homies to work out and chisme and drink and just like have a place that we can call home and shit.
That's how I started my podcast.
Yeah. Am I allowed to curse? Am I allowed to curse?
You can curse, bro.
Because I curse a lot.
Yeah, bro. You can't have a name like the Degenerates and not talk some shit.
Okay, because I say a lot of curse words.
Yeah, no, we can do it.
I want to be PG if I need to.
Nah. This is for.
We're gonna keep it real with the gente.
We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna with the This is the chisme for real, bro.
That's what I'm talking
That's how
about.
I started my pod, and I started my pod. I think 2020, the end of 2021.
Oh shit! There we go.
Getting into 2022, same reason.
Yeah,
I just want to have a place for me and the homies to come in, talk hella shit, and feel good,
Literally,
and like, release some energy.
And I'm a OG. I'm old. I'm not anywhere near young anymore. You know, so I was like, I like the old school feel. Like, you know, the machines that we have, or at least now, we have some really nice machines. A lot nicer machines than what we started with. But when we first started, I mean, you know, it was just gangster, man. It was a vibe. It was small. You know, I kind of knew everybody's name, which is awesome. Like, it was just simpler times. And now, you know, the gym's
now
grown.
You're like, I don't know that dude.
Well, like now it's just grown into something that I never expected, and it's great. It's a blessing. It's awesome, and
you walk in and you're like, who's on my machine?
No, today when I was like, who the fuck is parking in my spot? And
that was my bad. My bad. I just didn't want to like be hauling out. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just playing. Anybody can park in my spot, but don't park in my spot.
But don't do it though. Don't do it. This is a special occasion. The Degenerates are in town.
Yeah, straight up. Fuck yeah. But before gym ownership, I was a teacher in the East Side. Like, I taught for almost 20 years.
Oh, so you're an Austin native?
Well, no. I moved here in 99, 2000, after I graduated high school. And I moved here, went to UT, and never left. And I only ever lived on the East Side, minus the 2 years I lived at Jester West in the fucking dorms at UT. But I never left. And, like, I worked in schools. My hope for almost
lower
20.
income schools.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, like what were you doing? Like what kind of teacher were you?
I did everything. At first I was like probably a substitute
elementary school,
mostly middle school and high school.
Oh, okay.
And then like the last 15 years, I was a teacher and a coach. I coached football. I coached baseball. I was an athletic director for like the last 10 years of my career. I was just involved in all the PE stuff. I was a PE coach. An AD, and like a lot of teachers. It's cool because I still some of my old student athletes come to the gym and they still call me coach and shit. So that's pretty cool. And I also a lot of my ex coworkers who are teachers. They come to the gym, so I get to still be in what's happening in the schools a little bit. But yeah, so like most teachers, it can burn you out. I mean, not in a bad way, but you just get burned out. You get tired, and it was time for me to pivot. And I had an opportunity to go get my MBA. I always knew I wanted to open up my own business, like a lot of people, right? It was time for me to I'm tired of working for people, blah blah blah. And I was like, but I didn't know what it was. I knew it kind of wanted to be around training, training younger kids, because that's all I knew, right?
Yeah.
And then I went to go get my MBA at UH in Houston.
Oh, bet. That's where we're from.
Yeah, while my wife was getting her PhD. So we left Austin for 2 years just for school. We left and Houston's our second home. So
it's amazing, right?
We have a place in Houston that's in Midtown, 288 Chenevert. That's, my wife does research for U of H. And anyways, long story short, my wife was getting her PhD. I was in my MBA program. I didn't even know local gyms fucking existed. I didn't even know. I just always went to Gold's or 24. I didn't know that there were fucking mom and pop gyms, and I'm being completely honest. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
Until I went to Houston. I was working out at LA Fitness, downtown, bougie ass, but it's nice. And then a buddy of mine in Houston's hey man, come to my gym. Come check out my gym. I was all right, cool. And I went for the first time. I went to a gym in Midtown Warehouse, straight up gangster, and I loved it. It was Latino owned. Shout out B-Fit, because that was the gym that I went to, B-Fit, and it was close to my house. So I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. It's just a warehouse, no AC. I loved it. I fell in love with it, and that was when I kind of knew there's
a couple of those concepts now in Houston. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere. A lot of them. They're
everywhere now, and I love them. So that's when I kind of knew. I was like, man, I could fucking no shade at all to those gyms, but I was like, Austin doesn't have it. And I can fucking do it better. There's a lot of things that I would do if I was running.
Yeah, you can put your own spin on it.
I can put my own spin on it, and I'm like, okay, I need a warehouse. I don't want AC. I want it to be grimy.
Yeah, you're already cutting off some of the biggest expenses right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
AC dude, in the summer in Texas,
people don't even understand, bro. It's brutal. But yeah, so that's a long story short, I guess, in regards to
we picked a beautiful day too, because it's breezy and shit.
Dude, it was the first cold front. So it was 99. It was 99 yesterday.
That's how you know it was a good omen.
It was fucking 99 degrees yesterday, and now it's in the 60s, and tomorrow it's gonna be in the 40s. What the fuck? Texas, stay drunk. The weather stays fucked up.
Yeah, I think we finally broke our fever. For real, bro.
Exactly.
Our fever broke yesterday night.
Dude, it's nice though. It's nice. So,
yeah, man. That's that's great.
Yeah,
that's
been
fantastic.
A blessing. It's been a blessing, especially the last month. The gym has gotten a lot of recognition.
I'm gonna start there.
Yeah,
because I went through all of your stuff,
IG
dude.
And stuff. Yeah, it's been a while.
And we you're a real humble dude. I'm noticing that right now. Very. So I might have to bring you out into the spotlight a little bit,
bro. Dude. Good luck. Listen, it's hard for me.
I saw that post that you made about how Austin recognized.
Yeah, we got our own day. We got
what is it? What is it?
ATX Day on September 30th.
Talk your shit, bro. The camera right there.
Nah, dude, I don't like talking shit, bro. But it's cool. When I got the notification that we were gonna
walk me through that whole process. What happened?
Yeah, so about 3 months ago, we're just doing us, and we do a lot of things differently. We do a lot. Some people would say we're extra, right? A lot of our gym's so extra, and but that's what we do. We put on fucking events because we just like doing dope shit. Why the fuck not? I have this attitude of people just want to belong to something. They just want to fucking be part. They just want to be part, and a lot of people throw that word out a lot, which is great, but it's easier said than done to create and develop and support community. It's easier said than done. So
100%, I get that.
It's easier said than done. So we just try to do dope shit that we want to do, car shows, concerts, parties, fundraisers, and being living in the East Side for so long, and that's the only community that I know. Like literally, I've never lived anywhere else like except the East Side. My business had to be in the East Side, and like I'm real big on like how am I supporting the community around me, not just the business. Like the fucking weights aren't gonna go anywhere. Like the weights are gonna stay here.
Just up and down and
yeah,
shit.
like the weights are gonna be here. We're gonna hit PRs. We're gonna gain weight. We're gonna lose weight. We're gonna get stronger. We're gonna, you know, all that's never gonna leave, God willing, right? But like my head is like, what else am I doing to support the community around me? Like within the 2 mile, 3 mile radius. So like a lot of the stuff that we do is for the community. We support small business. We do a lot of fundraising. We do toy drives, Thanksgiving potlucks. Like we just do a lot of shit that. Like, why not? You know, we have the space for it. Like, why don't we do it? So, like, okay, so how did we get Lift ATX there? So, I don't know. I don't know.
Sure that's part of
I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's all
part of it, right?
Like,
Because the recognition was building community, yeah?
for sure, yes. It's all about building community. It's all about just creating a safe space and, like, in an ever-changing East Austin, you know, it's changing so much, even around us. It's very much gentrification, and you see it. Like, we've seen it just from our physical location. There's this huge development that's opening up next to us. There's new apartment complexes that we can physically see that are being developed. So like, I don't know, my thing is just like, I wanted to create Lift ATX to be like one last place that like OG East Austin or Austin in general can just be very proud to like be a part of.
I feel
and
you.
Like that's all. That's
I feel
all.
you.
Like,
so I'm from the east side of Houston.
Yeah.
So like
Edo.
right,
You're in,
so right Edo. So like before it was called Edo, it was Second Ward.
Second Ward.
And that's
yes.
that's my hood. That's
very
my
much
like
going
homie.
through the same
right,
shit
exact
that
same
you
shit,
saw.
right?
Like I love Second Ward.
So I feel you, dude.
So like, and you see it, bro. You've
been to Second Ward before?
Yeah. Dude,
you
like,
go to Ninfa's?
Yes, dude. I know all that fucking shit. Like the gym that I go to now is in Second Ward. It's a Believe gym, and
Believe,
like there's also a Deviant Strength was there for a while that I went to, and a B Fit was in right by the soccer field. Like that's all. That's what I fuck with, and that's what I like. Like that's where like the gente is. That's where you get all the good food. That's where you get like it feels like home to me.
That's what you're gonna have to put me on after this.
Bro,
on the east side, like where the food at?
There's some spots. There's not a lot of them. Juan, it's not like H-Town, bro.
I'm just saying.
I love Austin.
I'm glad you said that.
I love Austin
because that's one of my biggest hot takes.
Don't
It's like,
be expecting.
Like Houston food is so much better, and I get Austin as being like, nah, no mames. Like,
dude. Like, there's some spots that I recommend, but they ain't nothing like H-Town, bro. We still behind a little bit in the food scene. We're still behind.
Hey, look, that's the new mission right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how we bringing food to
Austin. Said, look, I'm gonna put y'all on. I've always said this for years. I'm like, if you figure out what's popping in Houston, Austin's 2 years behind. So you figure out what the fuck is popping in Houston.
Over, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like now you're starting to see BDS shit. Now you're starting. Like dude, that shit was popping in H-Town for a minute.
5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like Houston's so quiet.
Yeah.
It doesn't brag a lot. So it's like, you know what I mean?
And H-Town gives us so much love.
Y'all need angel investors or what?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, who wants to do some shit?
Angel investors? Let's fucking do it.
H-Town, hit me up.
Let's go.
For real. Like,
yeah, we're based, so like half of us, the podcast started in Houston.
Nice.
We fuck shit up there. We're Houston natives. I was born in Mexico, went to Houston at 4 years old, traveled all over the country, the world, doing some shit that I really love to do. And then my family's still in Houston. I moved up here for a job, for a client.
How long ago?
In January.
Oh, shit.
I've been here since January.
It'll be a year.
In a year and a couple months for sure.
How you like it? What's your hot take? Give me some hot takes. I've been in Austin for 25 years, and I love Houston. I have my little condo in fucking Houston, so like,
for real.
I got family in Houston.
I still got a house over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
so
letting
like,
it go,
come on.
dude.
You've been in for a year, bro. Give us some tea.
I got you. Look, number one.
Let's ruffle some feathers, bro.
Yeah, let's do it. Like number one, the Houston food scene, immaculate. It's not even close.
It's untouchable, bro.
It's
untouchable.
And the reason why, and people don't realize this, is the reason why is every little pocket in Houston got some gems in it.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Gems. Like if you want a Mexican food, they got you the authentic Mexican food. You want Tex-Mex, they got those too.
Everything.
You want Indian food, they got it. Chinatown is next level, bro. It's not even close.
And then we're not even touching on Vietnamese food.
We're not even touching Vietnamese. We're not even touching fusion. We're not even talking. We're not like fusion. Like nada que ver, bro. Like I didn't even know how spoiled I was, and because
until you moved here.
Yeah, listen, the two biggest cities that I would go to frequently is Houston and New York. So when I go to New York, I know where the homies are at. I know where I'm going to the bodega. I'm going to this.
Yeah.
So I know, and I'm so far up north. I'm not gonna get like Mexican food. But New York has such a wide variety of food. I'm like, it's just a different feel. And then you're in the hustle and bustle of the city, right? I'm like, okay, there's good food here too. But then whenever I'm in Texas, I'm like, oh, I'm going to Houston. I'm so spoiled. I came to Austin, came to Dallas. I'm like, nah, bro.
I mean,
it's not
I think
even
it's a natural
close.
thing when you're just like around so many amazing options, and then you move to a new city and you're trying to find like that level of stuff. It just takes time, you know what I'm saying? Like there's definitely gems here, but there's not.
I'm trying to find them.
Shout out Joe's Bakery. I love Joe's Bakery.
Okay,
Joe's Bakery is an OG East. That's a staple here in Austin, Texas, 7th Street.
All right, we're gonna go.
Yeah, Joe's Bakery's good.
Yeah, my second hot take, and this might ruffle some feathers.
Let's see.
I think the Houston nightlife is better than the Austin nightlife.
Oh man, you're probably right. I'm old.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
I done left the nightlife.
I know that Austinites ride or die on 6th and West 6th and rainy and like all
the domain
everywhere. Bro, when I tell you, almost every single neighborhood in Houston has a different kind of nightlife.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's not that doesn't happen here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I hung that jersey up, man. Maybe I'm out 2-3 times a year, and like that's
we gotta get you out, man. Really, you and the wife, you gotta come out.
I go out for my birthday, and then like maybe like something else.
So like, here's the thing. In Houston, there's some like party, like Midtown, right? You were in Midtown for a while, right? So like, there's some party hard places.
I turned up and did the whole bottle service, and it's always been
you could turn up there.
Fucking music, like it's always the best fucking music, like
you could turn up.
I don't go out here in Austin, so I don't really know. I don't really have my
even in
pulse
Houston
on ATX.
So like, I like going out in Houston. Sometimes it's the turn up, right? But then other times I like going out just to like, you know how you're talking. This is the perfect analogy. You know how you're talking about like your corporate gym,
for sure.
LA Fitness, 24, blah blah blah. LA go, right. And then you got your mom and pops.
Hell yeah.
You got your mom and pops that like really care about the aesthetic, the service, like it has its own spin on it. It's like more culture driven, right?
Yes.
So there's the turn up scene in Houston where it's all corporate, owned by like, whoever, 2 or 3 other people that all own the same, all the nightclubs around the city or whatever. And it could be a vibe because the people in Houston are a vibe.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
you're good, right?
Absolutely.
But then there's like local, like bars, mom and pop bars, where you go, you get yourself a nice cocktail. You can make friends with the bartender. They've been working there forever. They got the vibes down. It doesn't have to be crazy turn up vibe. It could be nice, chill, date night.
We like a good dive bar because the old school OG dive bars is what reminds me of old Austin, right? And Austin's changed so much. Yeah. There are some like E. Cesar Chavez. Shout out to like Buckets. Shout out to who else is out there? The bars that I'm gonna fucking.
I just went to Nickel City the other day.
Nickel City's great.
Nickel City,
They just opened one in Houston.
In Houston,
They just opened one in Nickel City's a great dive bar.
Yeah, I was just at Nickel City. Shout out to Nickel City.
And like, shout out to Nickel City. Dude, they have the Moe's Tavern right now. So like they changed the bar to make it look like Moe's Tavern.
I've been to Casino El Camino.
Casino El Camino's an OG.
That burger, bro. That burger's good. I'm telling you. I came here and I was like, I need to know the spots,
dude,
bro.
Those are good spots.
But like, it's because every time I'm in Houston, I'm not showing up to the corporate spot. I'm showing up
Clay or whatever. I don't know.
I'm not showing up to Clay. I mean, y'all are cool.
Yeah, no, they dope.
I'm not trying to like hate on y'all or nothing. I'm sure the vibes are nice at the pool on the summer at Clay. Hell yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But I'll go to Anvil.
Shout out La Perlas. There's a place called La Perlas on East 6, bro. It's a house.
Yeah.
La Perlas is just a vibe divey bar.
When I go to Houston, I'm at Champ Burger.
Yeah.
I'm at Champ Burger, bro. I'm not at the.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? I'm like, that's where I grew up in that whole little neighborhood.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, that's. If it exists in Houston, it's got to exist other places, right? When I go to New York, I go to the spots, and I'm like, I'm going to like the culture driven small little mom and pop. We got up at 4 a.m. to like get through the day to give you guys some good quality shit.
I don't need or want pretty all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some hood shit. I'm on some hood shit. I'm also on some adult shit. Like I want to be around like adults.
So there's a middle ground now. There's these like mom. I gotta put you on. And there's some like mom and pop, or what I say mom and pop. They're like owners own one bar, maybe a concept bar or something. Super great, like cocktails. The vibes aren't like crazy high, but they're not like low. They're like real chill. You can get to like know some people, community, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put you on, bro. We're gonna get. Dude, there's some in Houston for sure. I'm down. And then I've started going out in Austin, and there's a couple in Austin that I'm like, this is a vibe.
There is the one spot that's just opened up. A homie of mine opened up. That I love. So I drink, me and my wife drink a lot of wine. So they opened up this place called The Reserve down the street. My buddy Soto and Co, who makes like custom suits, him and his homies opened up this wine bar, and that's the vibe I'm talking about. It's very like
we gotta do it, bro.
It's very chill. It's very low light. Like you drink some wine, you drink some champagne. Like everybody like
they bring you bring you the little charcuterie board.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's like. I mean, now, right? We can talk about when I was in my 20s, but now it's like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like growth is important.
Yes.
You gotta grow.
Absolutely.
And it seems like this is why I'm gonna pivot back, right?
Yeah.
It seems like when you started this 4 years ago, you were at that pivot point.
Yeah,
where
you wanted
where you were growth, right?
Yeah.
Like growth was it seems like growth is a big theme in your life where you're like embracing it.
Absolutely.
Where most people push away from it. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like
it's scary. It can be scary.
Like most people go through some identity crisis of like, man, I'm not 20 no more. I didn't find what I was looking for. I thought I was gonna be married by XYZ. I thought I was gonna blah 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 by XYZ.
At 38. I pivoted my career at 38 years old to pursue like just something that I loved and was passionate about. So like, don't get it twisted. It was fucking scary. Like it was absolutely scary. And on growth, it's like we also had a choice. Like we clearly like gave the community an opportunity to work out. Like they needed this, right? Like on growth. Like we filled a hole that was needed.
There was a gap there.
There was a gap there, and we kind of filled that hole, and like we grew really quickly. And
that's a blessing,
I had a choice. Like I was like, no, like I want to keep it small. I want to keep it just very small and very like.
Have you gotten people come in with like
We've had it all, Juan. Every like. This gym has experienced fucking everything, bro.
Have you gotten offers from like the corporate, like, hey, can you start another one over here? Hey, can you do it? We'll lend you some venture capital real quick.
No. Like, I mean, the good thing is whenever there's people all the time that.
So like you've had it and you've said no, or it hasn't happened?
No, like we get emails all the time from people that want to be in the Lift ATX business. Like that happens all the time. Like, hey, why don't you open a gym? Hey, I got money. Let's open a gym somewhere. Let's hey,
they're trying to be like some partner or whatever.
You ever think about opening a gym X, Y, and Z?
Franchise.
Like, that happens all the time.
And you're not interested in franchising?
Well, like I'm always interested in growth, but it's more so like, what am I giving up? Like, what am I giving up in regards to like if I decide I don't have any partners? It's me.
That's great.
I own every fucking plate here. I own every machine. Like, I don't owe anybody. So, like, if the shit hits the fan and we have to close the doors, I can sleep well at night. I can sleep well at night knowing that, you know what? I owned a pretty cool fucking gym and I supported a lot of people.
It was a dope run.
It was dope. Like, cool. And I don't owe anybody anything. So, like, when I get those emails or when I get those inquiries about people that want to be in the Lift ATX business or whatever, or want to help trying to open a gym, it's like, there's a lot to consider. There's a lot, because like, one, it's not just a gym to me. And my staff, shout out to my staff who is amazing. Like my staff understands that, my trainers understand that, like, it's not just a gym, man, it's bigger than that. So like, I have to think about like, is it a good fit? Are you matching? Do you just want to get in here and make money and use our name? You know what I mean? So like, those are things that we think about. So yeah, it does happen.
Yeah,
it does happen.
With how rich the culture that you've built here, with how rich it is.
Yeah. Now, we've done something amazing. We've done a lot of work,
bro.
And we're like, and just because you can have all the money in the fucking world, but like, and you can have all the nicest equipment in the world, but there's so much more to it in regards to like owning a space or a gym, like what else do you got? Like, do you what? Like I think the way I say it a lot too, is like we have a soul. Like our gym has a very distinguished soul and a vibe, you know, that far transcends just a gym. You know what I'm saying?
See now, yeah, I'm looking at it
it's
now.
It's so much more. So
anybody that emails you with that kind of inquiry already doesn't understand the place.
Yeah, and I get it. Like, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Plus, it would be awesome. It would be awesome to have a gym in fucking South Austin and North Austin and Houston and all. Like, that would be dope as fuck, right? Like, like that would be dope to franchise stuff like that. But what we did here in East Austin is kind of an anomaly. Like the amount of growth that we experienced, like, and it's just so much more than just like, all right, let's open a fucking gym. Like, it's so much more than that. And like, those are the things that I think about.
And,
so, like,
and I don't know if you would agree with this, but like, it's an enormous amount of luck too, because not most businesses get that kind of growth.
Timing. Yeah, it's a hard, you know, again, like I'm very humble and I completely understand and very self-aware of what the amount of growth and success that Lift ATX has gotten over the last 4 years. Like, I get it. But I think about that and I always come up with the same thing. Just because I open another gym in another city or another area, like, what hole am I filling there? Or am I just opening up a gym just for the sake of like having a Lift ATX gym? Like, there's so much more that we put into this space. Like,
that's how
it's an interesting topic, right? Like, when you get into the weeds of it and like, it's just so much more. Now, maybe if I had opened Lift ATX when I was like 25,
maybe you would have tried 26, it. You were like, fuck it, this money's coming in.
Fuck it, let's go. Like, but bro, I'm about to celebrate my 43rd birthday in a few days on Saturday. So it's
happy early birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey,
and
we'll
like,
come out. What are you doing?
We are going, oh man, I don't know when this is gonna come out, but Friday night it's Tejano night at Mavericks. We got a VIP upstairs in Buda, Texas. So me and my wife been wanting to go dancing for a while.
Okay.
So we're gonna go celebrate. We'll all be out there, Mavericks, Friday night. But I'm gonna be there 8 p.m. and I'm leaving at 11. That's how
be like,
I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn up for 3 hours and get our pedo, and then I'm like, all right,
out of here. Okay, what's your poison of choice? How you say wine?
I like vodka. I like tequila. But mostly like just because like I can't drink beer anymore. Like I used to when I was younger. I just can't anymore. It makes me fucking feel just like ugh. But so I like vodka. I just got in the habit of drinking vodka and then some tequila and stuff. But I like wine. When I'm at home, I'll drink wine.
I don't discriminate. They said that was bad in school, so I just stopped doing it. You know what I mean?
Dude, but like,
I said every alcohol, it doesn't matter, bro. Rum, vodka, tequila,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me, bro. As long as the drink is good, I'm chilling.
If I'm drinking brown, if I'm drinking whiskey, it can. Hey, I gotta be careful.
You get
I gotta be careful.
No, you're trying to like
No, I'm not like by no means a violent person. It's just a different kind of tipsy when I'm drinking.
Got it. There's a stereotype about us like that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I just change up a little bit. I get a little bit more loosey-goosey and shit.
I've had ex-girlfriends be like, no, don't. You're going to get over it.
Ex-girlfriends.
Yeah,
I've had ex-girlfriends.
Ex-girlfriends. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. They got feisty, like, oh, you're gonna drink whiskey. I'm actually not violent at all.
So
I love whiskey.
Know.
I love whiskey so much. Yeah. So like, even whenever I think whiskey's like my number one.
Yeah.
So like, I'll be sipping whiskey all night and now I don't feel shit. Dude. But I do know people that are like, when the Bucana comes out, bro, that's it. It's like, bro, like, violent, he's gonna be on this bullshit again today.
Yeah. Like, or like the same thing with like Hennessy or something like that. Like,
Hennessy's crazy.
Yeah. It's just a different kind of.
It's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe.
I like a good whiskey with like a cigarette.
Oh shit.
Or like a cigar, like just that smoky flavor. That's why I like mezcal too.
I like cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I like cigars.
Yeah, cigars.
Mezcal's crazy. I'm starting to lean in a little bit more onto mezcal.
I'll put you on that too, especially if you like that smoky flavor.
I love that shit.
With like, bro, I got you.
But man, we went off the rails talking about alcohol. We were talking about Lift ATX Day.
We are. It feels like in here it's Lift ATX Day every day.
Every day.
It seems like
every day.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome seeing all these people. It really is. They're probably like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, they're like, what? Like, hell? Okay, so I bet you everybody in here. I haven't seen. I think the entire time that I've been here, I'm gonna call the gym community out a little bit.
Okay.
The entire time that I've been here, I saw one phone come out, and somebody was filming one of their friends.
Yeah.
As a joke.
Okay.
I haven't seen one phone out.
You see, like, everybody
trying to like get up on their IG.
That's crazy that you said that because like that's one of a hot take that we've we've been known for that. Like we're a very heavy influencer. Dude, I support that shit. Like this conversation, like in regards to like
so let's go there.
social media, like you're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah,
because
I mean, like we set up a podcast studio in your gym, so that's why I'm like
anybody that talks shit about like, oh, they're just filming, that there's too many people trying to be influencers. I was like, own a business, and then come talk to me. Cause like, dude, like we support it minded. We got rules to it. Like you're not gonna see tripods in the walkways. We're not gonna we also encourage people to not film during peak hours because it's a shit show between 5 p.m. and it's the most beautiful shit show ever because it's awesome. There's people everywhere.
I wish I could get some footage of that, but during that time is when I'm the most busy too.
Yeah, dude, like we support it. We get like big influencers that come in and like I'm too old to care about that stuff, but I know that they love the gym and they post the gym and they tag the gym and it's only just that's marketing, you know. So like I'm not.
So you see it as free marketing?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And
you're like, I don't gotta pay for marketing. They do it for me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I ain't got no investors. Like shit. Like
life hack right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like you should. In my opinion, like don't get me wrong. There's a lot of gyms, a lot of OGs that are like, nah, fuck that. We're here to grind. We're here to fucking work, and that's it. It's like, man, have some fun. In my opinion, it's like, film your shit. You should be proud of all the work that you do. Like, film your stuff. Be proud. Like, don't get it twisted though. Like, get your fucking camera out of the walkway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't get in people's way.
Don't get in people's way. Be respectful.
Be cutesy.
Be cutesy. Yeah.
Be demure.
Very demure about it.
Be very demure about it.
Be very demure about it when you're recording.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Dude, like that conversation is like, I'll tell people that you're talking to the wrong person, bro. Like, you don't know where we started. You don't know how this gym started. You don't know how big of an influence that these really awesome people who are influencers, like, fuck it. Why the fuck not? Do you? Like, why am I to judge what you do? Why is anybody else here to judge what you're proud of? You're fucking proud of the work that you put in. Show that shit off. Like, support it. Like, that's my attitude towards it. Like,
so it doesn't bug you?
No, it does not bug me. It bugs a lot of people in regards, but like the people that it bugs, those are probably the people that probably will never come to the gym, to this gym.
I assume,
you know what I'm saying?
I work out every day, but I don't go to a gym. I think the apartment complex that I'm in has a gym, and I'm good. And I was a calisthenics guy for a very long time, so you get a lot of work done like that.
Yeah.
So
a lot of hit. Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever actually had a gym subscription.
Oh shit! Well, we gotta get you one. Don't worry.
Yeah, we gotta get.
I'll hook you up. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
But then, I think whenever I'm online, a lot of the criticism that because it's not like I'm trying to get into that.
Yeah.
It's just starting up in the content creator world.
Yep.
I got to do my research. What hits? What doesn't?
Absolutely.
What's the tactics? Blah 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 blah. So I got to get all nerdy about it. And a lot of the critique for like fitness influencers is that a lot of it is it's no context, so it'll be like a lot of like super buff aesthetic looking dudes that are on like T.
Of course, yeah. It's part of the industry that we live in.
And they claim that you can
natty or whatever.
That you can get that way without having to do that.
There's definitely a dark side. There's definitely like
the second part is the second part is like trainers that are like everybody needs their own individual program because everybody's different. So like you creating content that says like just do this every day and you'll get like abs.
To mass.
It's like it could be a little bit misleading.
Absolutely.
That's the only. Those are like the two main. Everything else is just like, oh, you're so annoying. You're in my way.
No, but and you're absolutely right. 100%. I mean, again, like I go back to like. I don't focus a lot of my day-to-day time on what's trending or what's not trending in social media.
That's good.
On big picture, like but that's why we've gotten to the point where we've been able to hire my media content creator, shout out Los Fotos Gallegos, like. And the team that I have around, like they're a lot younger than me, so they keep me in the up and up of what's going on. But yes, like from what I hear or from what I see also on social media, like I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'm on social media.
Yeah,
like I know what the fuck's popping, I know what's not popping.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part is when you have these like cookie cutter programs that just, you know, certified trainers or trainers do, and they just spread out this mass stuff when everybody is different, right? Everybody needs to have a tailored program made for them.
Or at least they need to understand.
So I get that.
That they need their own individual program.
Yeah.
So something might work.
Absolutely.
But then they need to understand, like, that might not work for me and then
I
also.
agree.
What's the ultimate goal? If your goal is to be Mr. Olympia, then that's a different program.
Yeah,
if your goal is to be able to pole vault, that's a different program. If your goal is to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and then you brought in, and you also like brought up another topic that's like, still taboo to this day is like, the
natty versus
enhancements and stuff like that. Dude, it's part of like, again, like I'm oblivious to this stuff. Like I don't really know or care about any of that too much. I know it's part of our industry, but I'm not here to judge anybody. Like you choose the way you choose how to live your life, and I know that regardless of how you feel about those PEDs, I think it's ultimately the decision of that one person to make that decision for themselves. And like, I think we've all been in a position where we want to do everything we can to reach a goal. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to, whether that's sacrificing whatever, like sometimes it's sacrificing like your health. Sometimes it's sacrificing your rent money or your bill. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not going to judge anybody like in regards if they have a goal in mind and they're fully capable of making their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to judge. Again, I go back to like, I'm at an age where I don't really care. I just care more about like having this dope ass space and supporting my employees, my trainers, supporting my community and doing dope shit with my dope ass friends. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's kind of general.
That's a good analogy too, because the amount of sacrifices I've made for my business.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't have to pay that bill. I don't have to. You know what I mean? Trying to make the sacrifices to be like, because the return might be better. Yeah. They're just on that hook.
I mean, the same thing applies to like our bodybuilders or anybody that competes that competes like that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm not here to judge what you do to fucking win. Like, we've all had that Mamba mentality at some point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever, do what you got to do, but just, you're fully capable and aware of the risks that you take with whatever you do, not just like fitness, not just PEDs, but like with anything in life. Like, I think it's important for everybody to be aware of the consequences of their actions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to judge those. I'm not here to judge. I don't care.
Lift ATX Day.
Lift ATX Day. Yeah.
Lift ATX Day.
We got a fucking day. It's fucking nuts.
So what day is it officially?
It's September 30th. September 30th. Every year we're gonna celebrate
That's
Lift
crazy,
ATX.
Dude.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
That's
like it
crazy.
still hasn't settled in. Like about 2 months ago, I get a notification from the city, one of our city council members in the city.
Oh yeah. We didn't even get to the story.
Yeah, no.
Okay, talk to me.
I couldn't talk about it. Like they sent me the email, and we got word that hey, we're gonna recognize y'all. We're gonna give y'all a proclamation. That's what it's called, a proclamation. For Lift ATX Day, you've been for X, Y, and Z, you've supported the community forever, so we want to honor y'all. All right, cool. Like he's like, you can't talk about it.
Damn.
You can't talk about it.
Oops.
But what day do you want? And I'm like, oh shit, okay. I get to choose the date, like any date? And they're like, yeah, you can choose whatever date you want. So of course you start thinking about the dates, and I was like,
my birthday.
Hey, I know, we're gonna fucking celebrate. On my birthday, we're gonna turn up. So like,
fucking Christmas.
Yeah, no shit.
We try to take back Christmas.
Cinco de Mayo, fool. But
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
So like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, September 1 is when we open. That's the obvious date. September 1 would be cool. But then another day came to mind really quickly, and I knew it had to be on this date. So like, long story short, my mother passed away back in 2010, and her birthday was always on her birthday was on September 30th.
Yeah.
And that day was always like a day of mourning, a very sad day. I was in my sad boy vibes the whole day. Usually I take off and just kind of be sad, remembering her, reflecting on her. And I was like, this is an opportunity not only for me to honor my mom, but also try to make this a day of celebration for the gym. So like, that's what we settled on.
Yeah, you bring her spirit into that day.
So it was crazy. So like, we decided on the date, and it sucked because I couldn't tell anybody. Like I was like, you can't talk about it, and we couldn't even like do like social media stuff yet.
Man, you walk in here all like quiet and shit. You're like,
I mean, I did tell my GMs, like, I had to tell. I
can't
can't
tell nobody. You just over here quiet. Like,
I'm like, yo, like, this is what's happening.
It's like a week before. Hey, what are you doing next weekend?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Why do you?
What are you doing? What are you doing next weekend?
I know. Why?
Can you?
Something going on this
what do you got going on? I don't think you should do anything next weekend.
Yeah, right.
I think we should all just do nothing.
September 30th.
Clear it.
Yeah.
But just don't do nothing.
So it was weird because you're like, look, like, I want all my staff. I want all the trainers. This is what's happening. It's going to happen at City Hall.
That's crazy,
We have free reign to do whatever we want. And of course, we're going to turn the fuck up. Like, we have a vlog that's dedicated to that day. We brought in mariachis. We brought in Dude, it was beautiful. A vibe. It was a beautiful day. It was really cool. And then like 3 days later.
What song did they play?
They played all the sorts of songs.
They put El Rey, bro.
Dude, no, that was the first song. That was the first song that they played.
You gotta go off.
So that happened on a Monday. It was a Monday. September 30th was a Monday. September 30th, not too long ago, 2-3 weeks ago. And then on Thursday, the gym was nominated for another award from Habla, which is like a Latino Hispanic business organization. We were nominated for Latino business, and I was personally nominated for Latino community leader, right? So there's this big gala, right? And it was cool because I got to bring my staff there. We got to dress up, and that was on the Thursday after that, and we won those awards. So like it was just a week of just like all these like recognitions and accolades.
That's amazing, dude.
And it's a lot. It was great. Like it's
overwhelming.
Reflecting on that week, it was just like, wow, like, okay, we've got a lot of eyes on us, and like, we're not gonna stop what we're doing, and we can't let our foot off the gas. Like, we're still gonna do, but like, you feel it. You feel like, I'm not gonna say it's pressure, but it is pressure. Like, you feel like this, like, the expectations are just keep going up and up and up, which I like it's good, but we're not gonna change what we do, but like.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's kind of what happened.
Talk to me. Can you?
We got time. Don't worry. We got like 10, 15 minutes and shit. So we're good.
Talk to me about the future. You gonna leak some info or what? Like you got plans or what?
Man, that's like the hardest question. No, that's
but just you can keep it big picture. Like what's?
No, I think the big picture is what? I'm thinking.
Walk me through. We're October 16th. How does October 16th, 2025 look like for you? What's happened?
Oh, man. Okay, so I think a year from now, we talk about all this stuff a lot. We talk about the future a lot. We have our manager meeting here in about 30 minutes. So we're always talking about growth, right?
It's important, yeah.
And because if you're not growing, you're dying, right? So like, I think we're going to continue to sort of like, build out this gym, continue to expand and make more room, which is crazy because like we've been expanding every fucking year. Every year we've been growing in some aspect every year, and it's crazy to even bring up that topic because I thought that we would stop. I thought that we'd be good, but I'm always thinking about like we need more room. We need fucking more room. It's just too packed. So like growing out the gym more. Continuing.
What does that look like? Does that look like
I think
this location, like building out, or does that mean like location as close by as possible?
So like that means here. That means we still have a lot of space in our back area that we can develop and add. So like that means here. There's some conversation happening about maybe opening up a smaller gym, but we're still like a year out from that. A smaller Lift ATX in a certain area in Austin, but that area needs to be developed a little bit more. So there's that conversation. But personally for me, I want to give a quick shout out to my GMs and my team because when it's your baby, when you started this, like it's your baby. I can't expect anybody to have my same OCD and anxiety about the business, but been making a lot of efforts in giving up that trust because my GMs my GMs are the shits, man. I fucking love them, and my team executes like a motherfucker. Like, sorry, but it's true. Like, they're amazing, and I've been making a big effort to sort of give up more and more of that trust because the gym runs and they run it. Like, I'm here, big picture, my head's in the clouds about like growth and what's the next steps and like how can we improve constantly? How can we improve?
Yeah, you're in business. You're in business owner mode.
Yes.
You're in expenses, profit. You're looking at spreadsheets. You're looking like you're not like,
Well, I'm not now. Like I'm in that position now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like the last 4 or 5 months, I've been like sort of giving up more of like letting them. All right, you're running the show. You're running the show because now my head is like, okay, what's next for me? Like what? Like I can pursue, and I got some business ideas that I want to try and pursue as well.
Cool.
And it has to do like here in Austin, community stuff, like but it's cool to be at that point. It's cool to kind of give myself a little bit more grace and give myself a little bit more freedom so I can think a little bit more about like, all right, so what's next? We opened up a gym. We're still going to continue to grow. We're still going to, I got my team. They're fucking running it. It's awesome. So like, I'm not done working. I'm not done doing dope shit. So like, what's next for me? So like, hopefully in a year from now, you know who I'm talking about. I wish I could tell y'all more about it, but shout out to the homie Jay, Lace and Found. Hopefully we're in a space where my next venture in regards to business-wise, and I mean, I could say it right now. Like, me and my buddy Jay, who's like responsible. I don't care if like it's just an idea at this moment, right? We haven't executed anything, but it's our idea. So my next venture and my next like plan, and I get excited about it. Which if I get excited about it, then that means like I'm like, okay, let's fucking keep pursuing. Let's keep chugging.
I feel you.
So Jay, my artist, my homie, one of my best friends from Laced and Found, he's the one that's responsible for all the work, all the graffiti that's here. Every art piece he did.
Dope.
And I met him in Houston, dog. Like I met him. He was doing a 1-day food trailer where he did like this Ninja Turtle. Just by fucking coincidence, he was at BFit doing this 1-day bomb out of this food trailer. And I happened to go out with like the fucking, what up, Los?
What up?
This is our media director.
What's up, bro?
Say shit about this.
Well,
What's up, bro?
So I met Jay at this fucking thing, and I got real in with the owner. So the owner's like, hey, we're gonna have some drinks at St. Arnold's right there. So we went that night, and Jay happened to come, and I met him, and we're like, he was like, I live in Austin too. I was like, bro, I'm from Austin too, bro. Like, and I'm thinking about like, I'm in school right now. I want to open my own gym. I was like, I fucking love what you do. Let's stay in contact, and that's how it started. This was 2016, 2017,
and then it just stayed in the tuck.
Dude, now he's like, I opened the gym. He did all the fucking art and shit. Like, but now, so the idea, right? So, what we want to do is basically, our goal is to open up our own art gallery / event space where we can basically just do dope ass shit from anything, from fashion to art to lowrider to streetwear to just like we want to have our own space where we can put the power back into the artists, because a lot of that power is taken away whenever artists like like at galleries, depending. Anyway, so that's the idea. We want to open our own art gallery or our own space.
That's badass, dude.
So that's the idea. So like that's the goal. So that's like the next step for me. But in regards to like the gym shit, like we're not gonna stop. I'm always, the way my brain is,
I'm gonna clock it. I'm gonna clock it, bro.
We're gonna continue to grow.
October 16, 2025, I'm gonna call you up.
We'll see.
I'll be like, yo, where you at?
Where you at?
Are we gonna sit down again at your art gallery or what?
No, that's what I'm saying. So it could happen. Like, and like
as an artist, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because I consider myself an artist first.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
I consider myself an artist that just so happens to have a business. That just so happens to do other stuff that can bring in money. But like my main love all the time is like I gotta make art. I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter. I was a professional dancer, circus artist.
Holy
shit! I was all over the place, bro.
That's awesome. So like our idea, and like Jay, he's connected into the art world, graffiti world, art world. And like we both are into the same stuff. We love streetwear, we love fashion, we love fucking our culture, we love lowriders. He's from New York, so he brings that grime to it, and like, and
you're gonna have to link me up with these lowriders.
Oh, bro, absolutely. So like,
because I would love to sit down with a lowrider homie,
bro, dude. Like, and that's kind of like the gist of it. Like, if you can, like, we just want to have this space where dope shit happens, whether it's fashion, whether it's like streetwear, whether it's like whatever. Like, we just want to like have a really dope space to put the power back into the artists. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the next goal.
That's fire, dude.
Yeah. And I think we can do it.
I think so too. I think so too. I'm gonna like watching it happen from the outside.
It's gonna
and
be
you
cool.
know, if you ever need anything.
Yeah. No, dude,
you,
absolutely. It's gonna be cool. And yeah, like I'm excited. I'm excited about it. But I also stay excited about the gym. Don't get it twisted. Like the gym is my baby. Like I'm never gonna fucking leave this gym.
You built something incredible here,
We're very proud of it. We're very proud of it.
It's very beautiful. The fact that there's outdoor, indoor, it looks like there's like powerlifting.
Yeah,
it looks like there's like, you know, regular gym, powerlifting,
bodybuilding, everything. Bodybuilding. Like you can find there's something that you can do no matter what kind of athlete you are. If you're a bodybuilder, you're here. If you're a powerlifter, you're here. If you're an everyday fitness enthusiast, you got plenty of stuff to choose from. If you like being outside and doing like, you know, HIIT stuff, we got all the toys that you need. So like, I think that's what makes us special. Is like, there's just so many options. A lot of people in social media have been using it's like an adult playground, you know, and I think that's a pretty good description of like Lift ATX. We got a lot of shit outside, a lot of stuff inside. Don't get it. Like if you can survive the winter and survive the heat, then you good. And some people don't need that. Some people need AC. Some people need all the shiny and clean things. You know, that's fine. Don't get it. Like our stuff's clean. It's just like, you know, if you need the AC, you need all the nice stuff. Go to your fucking Golds. Go to those places. But if you're looking for something local, something grimy, something with a soul, something with a vibe, something with a real community that you can physically see, like come check us out. You know what I'm saying? Come check us out.
Yeah, I mean I'm from Houston, so Austin Heat is way better than Houston Heat.
Dog. But Houston at least Houston gets cooled down a little bit because you're close to the water. So like I like that it rains a lot there because the humidity is insane.
It's crazy.
The humidity is insane.
Stupid.
But
that's the one knock on Houston. I will say
the humidity's crazy.
That's the one knock where I'm like,
bro, you go out and walk the dog for like fucking 15 minutes and you're just like it's.
I know it looked like I was shitting on Austin earlier. I like Austin. Don't get it twisted. I've been here for
I love Austin
a year.
too, obviously. So I'm not.
I'm gonna give you a good points about Austin because I gave you my hot takes. I really like if you really like being outside. If you like outdoor activities, Austin's the place for you.
Very active.
Yeah, man. You got the lake right there. You got the river right there. Always something for you to do. Like nature is kind of built into the city. Houston doesn't have that. You got to drive everywhere. You know what I mean?
Super active city.
And then the last thing is sometimes people think this is a knock, and I think that this is why, like, I talked about the nightlife and how 6th Street and Rainy and all that.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that the university is right there in downtown.
Yeah.
This city is always young. This city is always youthful.
A very young city.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if I walk into the city and I'm on 6th Street and I'm like, oh, like this doesn't hit the same way it used to. It's because I'm not young. It's because these people here are getting out of midterms and party and trying to let loose in their own way, in their own vibes, with their own culture, with their own fashion, with their own slang, with their own this, and that's not what we were. That's not where we are anymore. So I'm like, oh, it fell off, but like it didn't.
No,
it didn't.
I mean, we've also seen that shift in like age, right? As we've gotten bigger and as more apartment complexes around us have opened up and developed, like when we first opened, it was small. It was very OG Austin. It was very like more gente. And the demographics is starting to shift in regards to like we get a lot of younger students that come here, and like it's definitely. We've seen that increase in numbers.
But it stays
happen.
Youthful.
Yes.
And what you'll probably see is there's gonna come a point in time in your business where time will pass by. A couple years. And then you're gonna see that. I mean, because the thing that makes culture is not one person. The thing that makes culture is people together. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that like the vibe of this place maybe started off OG, but the vibe 5 years from now may still be super community oriented, but it might look completely different. And you gotta.
The gym looks completely different.
You gotta invite that growth, or else you're stagnant. And what you said, if you stay still, you're dying.
If you gotta welcome it, like, and we all have a choice. Everybody has a choice in business. Regardless if you're like in charge of a community or trying to build a community, we all have a choice, and you can choose not to grow. You can choose to keep it OG, keep it. But like, times change, bro. You got to be able to adjust. You always got to be able to learn. You got to be a student of the game always, no matter what age. You got to be a student. You got to be willing to work.
That's great.
Hell yeah.
On that note, I'm going to check back with you in a couple months,
we'll
bro,
see.
to see where we're at so we can get a film.
Yeah, we'll
but
see.
That's our timeline now.
Hell yeah.
A year
that's
from
the first
now,
time I said that. So, like, a lot of people don't know that's like my future plans.
It'll probably be out within a week or two.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But I know, like, a lot of people want a Lift ATX and XY. Like, dude, and that would be awesome. It's just like, it's easier said than done. It's a lot of work, and like, I'm still not done with the Austin. I'm still not done with this one.
You can't pay for culture.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Like,
you can't.
It's crazy.
It doesn't matter what people say or not. Like, you just can't pay for culture.
Yeah.
If what you have built is something culture driven, replicating that would also mean cannibalizing the culture that you already have.
100%.
And it's not good. The best course of action would be like, look, I can show you what happened, and we can try to figure out what culture fits in other places. If you want this can't be replicated.
And like in Houston, I know we're kind of getting crunched for time, but like in Houston, we both know Houston.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many fucking dope ass fucking gyms in Houston that I fuck with, like heavy, and like, oh man, it's just, there's a lot of choice. There's a lot of choices there,
and
like,
aesthetics.
Yeah, and like beautiful fucking gyms. So it's like,
shout out Be Fit, shout out
fucking Believe, like Bossletics, I fucking Ironside,
yeah.
Shout out to Corrupted Strength, RIP, but like that was another fucking favorite gym of mine.
One of my friends.
Dude, Roman Empire, Alpha Land, like the list doesn't stop, bro.
One of my friends has a gym in Illuminate Heights.
Oh shit!
Illuminate Heights, yeah,
nice.
yeah. One of my friends is co-owner. They're all over the place.
They're all over the place, and like, and driving distance doesn't matter in Houston. It's gonna take you 45 to get anywhere. So like here in Austin, like.
Yeah, y'all take that. You're like, I can't drive more than 25 minutes.
I'll never go up north. I'll never go down south. Like I also live 4 minutes from my gym. Literally, I'm down the street from my gym. But in Houston, when I say there's a lot of options, there's a lot of options.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take you 45 minutes to get to anywhere anyway. So it's like, so I think about that all the time. I was like, it's a
different vibe in Houston.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Shout out H-Town. Love H-Town.
Yeah, shout out H-Town for sure, bro. Shout out H-Town for sure.
A lot of love.
All right, bro. We're gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
Because you got somewhere to go.
I do. I'm already late for a meeting, but that's all right.
You're a busy man. I'm gonna tear down, and then I'm gonna get some B-roll footage of your place. And man, thank you for having us, dude.
Thank you for the invite. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
I love
it.
I love being able. Obviously, I love talking about the gym. I also love being able to talk with people that understand and get you and like know the vibe and just like let's just figure it out what we're gonna talk about. I fucking love that shit. So like, you're welcome back anytime.
And you're welcome back on the pod anytime you want.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Whatever you want, bro.
Let us know. In touch.
Yeah, let us know when you guys have events. Let us know that, man. I'll pull up.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll have to go out. We'll have to go out together. Not get too perturbed, but we'll have to go together.
I always got stuff available in my office, so we can turn up. We can turn up right here.
Yeah, bro.
All right, baby.
It was a pleasure, dude.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
It's been good talking.
All right. Until next time, guys. The Degenerates are out, bros. Peace.
Hell yeah.